Hey guys, I'm Vincent. Today we are going to play the Memory of Eldurim by Liminal Games, and today we are going to go from bosses to bosses and try to kill all the one I know, and hopefully we will prevail. And as I've got a pretty cool new equipment, I hope we will, because I've been able to buy this little epic stuff from the smith, and these things are just pretty awesome. I'm just going to try to, it's going to be very different from my last defeat against the boss of the crypt. So with this thing we should be able to go a lot further, and as you can see I've got a few other things which seems to be interesting. The agrastal blade from another boss, and I've got no, it's not the same. So this one is from the sergeant in the camp, the Valorant camp, and this one is from the boss, the big tree we are going to meet at the end. So we'll see a bit more about these, and I'm going to drop quickly at the merchant to remove all these items, so we'll get a bit more room. We're going to sell all the green ones, and while I'm running I'm going to speak about the last update. So what we've got with the last update was there is a lot of improvement to the game. The CPU load has been decreased, there is a new particle effect, and what I've seen so far is that there is a lot of new details in the landscape, props which were not there, or little things here and there which are just allowing us to see just a bit better landscape. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to try to spot them if I see them on the way, and maybe I'm going to reduce just the sound a bit. Sorry about that, because it's just destroying my ears. And we are going to drop quickly here, and I would just want to show you something on the way which I just discovered, which is very handy if you want to look at your skills, because I was wondering if my skills were really, getting up, because everything seems to be horrible, but as a matter of fact it's just very slow to increase your skill. And if you just press Alt, you're going to be able to see how far you are in the progression of your skill. So very handy, and it's a lot more, you see a bit more what you're doing by just pressing Alt. So let's just keep going and do that. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go to the smith to sell these little equipment here. So here he is. This is the guy which just sold me all the good stuff, and we're going to dispose of pretty much all the green. We'll find more on the way, and I think it's not very good if you compare to what I've got right now. There's a few interesting things like this shield which is pretty, but we'll find another one I think. Or maybe I could just keep it, I don't have so much in my inventory right now. The Valorant cloak is pretty fine also, let's just look at it. Just a red cloak, pretty nice. And we do have this gauntlet, I should just, okay. So let's go. Now we are going to aim for the crypt, and we are going to begin with the bosses I just filled out. Then we'll probably aim for the sergeant, and we'll finish with the tree. And if there is any other bosses, just tell me in the comment. I will try to add them in another video if I can. So let's just advance. As you can see, this sword is pretty powerful. I've been just dealing with bandits pretty easily, and maybe even too easily. These are epic stuff, so pretty handy to get these guys. And I'm not sure with their shield it's good enough. They are just getting out of the way. For now, I think the only enemies which are just giving me a bit of trouble are the bosses, and maybe the big golems which are like this one here. But they are not really trouble, they are just taking a bit of time to kill. Do we see one? Yes, there is one here. So where? Yes, they were here. I should just show you a bit of magic also, just to make it a bit more interesting. Let's use this little fireball here to get this guy. There we go. He's quite dead. And his friend is also pretty much not ready to go further. And we should arrive at the crypt. So a few skeletons on the way. It's true that a mace would be more fitting for these guys, but this sword is just good enough. I'm going to get rid of these guys in no time. But it's pretty... it's a shame I don't know how to rotate the view. But this sword is pretty awesome. I like the way she looks and all. Let's see. And it's glowing in the night. So nice. Okay, they're not going to survive this. Oh, it is still alive. Interesting. And we do not have so much skeleton left, I think. So let's try to use maybe a little healing spell before we go. So you see this one? Yes. And let's get in there. I'm going to dispose of this one first. Or maybe I'm going to go with the mage. He won't like that at all. Okay, he's down. So maybe 3 or 4 hits. Just good enough. Look at that. Look at this big hammer. We'll try this. And what else do we have? We've got a clothes belt. Touch a clothes belt, pant, and robes. Very nice. Gnarled staff. What can I do with this one? Seems to be interesting. And what else do we have here? We've got boots and oh, a hood. Pretty nice. I'm going to take it because it seems to be pretty cool. And I'm going to leave the Valorant boots. And we should just see. Is there any chest around here? I don't see it. If there is anyone, any chest around here. Okay, so we're going to assume that there is nothing else in this little room. And when we'll get a bit more light, I will just try to take a look at the shadow. Just freak me out. Otherwise, it just pursued. So when we get a bit more light, I will try to show you the armor. Is it good enough here? I think maybe we should use little lamps around here. Let's just go for it. So we have this big hammer. I'm going to use it. It's going to remove both of my sword and shield. And let's see how it works. It's just going to be pretty huge and slow, but it's going to be probably doing a lot of damage. I should just check on the damage per seconds. So it's 32. Not that good. If you compare to my current sword here, which is 45, my sword is better. I just stick to it. And there is also a staff. I'm going to try the staff just in case I would be able to make magic or something with it. So the staff is pretty... I like the way it looks. But... okay, so there is one attack which is very wide and the other one which is just... yes, going through. Interesting, I like the moveset, but I think I'm going to stick to my sword and my shield, which are just pretty handy. How good is it? Not that good. And we do have a few more stuff. There is a belt here, which is not that good. And maybe we are going to try the little robe to see how it looks. And unfortunately we are not seeing much, but it seems to be pretty cool to me. And if I was to use a little hood here, which I will not do because my helmet is just much better. Yes, I like the style. I really like the style. But we are going to return to this one. I will just keep these two in some chest or something to keep it for me. And oh yes, we are good. Let's keep going. We are going to aim for the soldier, the general, or I don't know, maybe he has another rank, but he's the chief of the Valorant camp, and we are going to try to defeat him. He was a bit tougher than this guy, if I remember right. I'm always amazed at how pretty is this game. Look at all this vegetation around and the little nothing noise and all. It's just very, very good. So there's a little thing I could just show you here. There is a little space I did not, I think, show in the previous video. And if you just go all the way upstairs, there is a quest element here, which was, I think, oh, what's that guy here? Oh, this is Gaman. I think I stole his... what is he carrying? Okay, just a shovel. But this guy, I found on this little... What was it? Somewhere around here. There was this little... where's the box? I had a box somewhere. A toolbox, which I grabbed here. But seems to be finished. Or maybe it's back somewhere. Who knows? Maybe I sold it without noticing. Anyway, there was some kind of quest element here. With a red light on it, which was just showing where it was. And poor Gohan, I don't know why I killed him, but he's kind of dead. But let's keep going. We should meet a little knight on the road. After the bridge. And let's run a bit. My new equipment is just allowing me to go a lot further while running. This little cave here is filled with golems, so if you're not prepared, do not go there. There are, I think, 5 or maybe 6 golems that are just pretty dangerous. But there is a few chests in there, not really worth it for now, I believe. But we'll see. So here's the knight. Waiting for me. I'm going to use a little fireball on the way, just to make it a bit more interesting. And here she comes. I should just use my shield a bit, just to keep saying, okay, I'll just do that and finish the fight quickly. Okay, it's good enough. So we're almost arrived to the second town, the little town with all the guards. Seems to be like an art guy having new ads. Or are they still having the old one? I'm going to check just in case. I would have missed it. No, same guy. So not yet, but there will be at some point. Be different. And oh, it was a bit rough. Let's see. And here is camp. So we've got 2 guards here which are allied. We've got the same cape. The same cloak. I don't think they are taking that in account, but anyway, we're going to go for these 3 guards which are not their friends, so we should be ally. And they're all coming to me. I'm going to try to keep them close so I can just get them all. Or maybe most of them. Okay. And let's get this one on the side. I would really like to have a few ranged weapons in this game. It would be just so fun. We will probably have some, but sometimes I'm just thinking about picking my bow, but there is none yet. Only magic for now. There you go. And nice. So what is that? Is it it is a Valorant shield. Seems not to be very good, except for the armor, which is pretty high. And I'm going to keep it just a solid. I love the way the shield and sword just follow around like that. It's just pretty cool. And what do we have in there? Valorant Elm. Okay, let's take it. This big castle is just amazing. There we go. You may have noticed that these weapons are maybe a bit too powerful. Just killing this guy in just one attack. It's allowing me to go a bit further and show you a bit more, but maybe it's a bit too powerful for the full game. And let's see, he's going to come my way, is he? Most of the time it is. Let's heal a bit before we go. Here we are. And I'm going to drink something as well. Alright. Let's see. Should be coming my way. I'm going to use my shield this time. Because he's dealing a bit of damage. Or she is. We'll see. I think is today. Ouch. Had. Okay. Let's just. Oh crap. Come on, Baron Sergeant. Just attack. I need to be careful. And for you. Need to be careful. He's just dealing a lot of damage. Just keep being on a defensive. Let's run a bit. I'm going to try to heal as much as I can before attacking him again. Dying is not going to accomplish anything. Where is he? I lost him. Should not before. No, he's living. And is his life? No, he's still hurt. And dead. Also. So what do we have in there? There are so many items to grab. So we've got this sword, the Valorant Elite sword, which is not that bad. 39 plus a few interesting effects. I'm going to take it, and do I want to get these? I'm not sure. So, is Elm, is it better than mine? Oh, there is a shield or thorn or something like that on this item. I'm going to use this one instead of the one I got. 4 else is not very interesting to me. Okay, all good. What else can I change? There is a cloak here, which is not as good as mine. And this shield. Nope. I'm just going to stay with what I've got. And then we'll need to aim for the... I like the fact that there is a little light effect to alert you that there is something to loot. It's just very, very cool. And we are going to go a bit further. I'm going to try to reach the last place we are going to go. The last bosses. The last boss would be more accurate because there is only one left. Even so, is pretty big. And we're going to cross the castle a bit, which is going to allow me to go over this place. And I feel like there is a lot of new props around. I don't remember the bench and the pillars just falling like that. So I assume that this is new, with the little rocks and all. So it seems to me the areas are just getting a second path with all these items, all these props, which are just making it feel a bit more like it's runes. I don't know. And these doors are still locked. We'll see when they are going to open. It will be interesting. I think for now the castle is not finished. So let's try not to be too lost around here. I should cross some kind of bandit fisherman camp, which are a bit more bandit than fishermen. Plus they are pretty tough. They've got big 200 sword, which are just dealing a lot of damage. I'm going to avoid them maybe, because I don't want to be too weak for the boss fight. Plus there is not so much loot in there, so let's try to stay away. I can kill them pretty fast, but they are just removing a big chunk of my life. So we are just going to stay away. And we should soon reach the last cave with 4 Valorant guarding the entrance. I think I've been dying in a previous video at this entrance. And maybe I've been dying also in front of the boss, I don't know, we'll see. I'm really, really fond of all the vegetation around. I know I've been saying that already, but it's just so true. Look at that. It's beautiful. And here they are. My 4 friends waiting for me at the entrance. Not sure we're going to stay friends forever, but hopefully they will let me pass. Hello there. Oops, I'm going to be too close. Here we go. There is a little fire effect, which is just sometimes killing them before they reach me. Okay, so it was pretty nice. And let's advance a bit more. So, this cave is pretty huge. I did not find anything in this little one, so let's just advance. And see what we can do against this guy. Maybe it's a bit dark, I'm sorry about that, but we are going to be... You know, we are in a cave, so... Hopefully with this light, with their beautiful light effect, it's going to make a man for it. Maybe we'll need a torch or something at some point. So here he is. This is a big guy waiting for us. There is a very, very simple tactic. You just need to approach enough to allow him to hit you with his fist, and by avoiding his rocks, of course. And then you just go that way and you attack his fist as much as you can until you might want to try to avoid the rocks if he's too eager to give you a few of these. So what is he doing? He's using his fist. Let's just use my sword to destroy. Okay, he's going to use it again, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Come on, do something. Rocks or fist? Ah, fist. Alright, he's done. Look at that. This big guy here. And it's giving us a bit of loot, so we can just leave him be. It seems to be better than mine. Look at this guy. He's so huge. We were lucky that he was not able to move. He would have been a lot more dangerous. But he's pretty cool. So let's just exit the place. I don't think there is anything else to do here. Or maybe there is. Let's just take a quick look. Maybe not. Let's see. Is there anything hidden around here? There's a lot of things which are hidden in this game. And it's always interesting to find little places which are not on the main road. So we're going to get out of here to take a look at the sword. I want to be in the light to do so. Just because it's more enjoyable. And then we'll just go back to the fisherman village. The bandit village. As we accomplish what I was aiming for. So if I die, it's not a big deal now. But I prefer to be careful, because when you die, all the enemies respawn. And it could be troublesome. So what was the sword I just got? I think it was probably... it was 48. So maybe this is the one. And it seems to be... is it better than mine? There's a lot of different stats here. Absorb 10% of damage as else. Oh, it's very nice. Let's just grab it. It's a vampire sword. I love these. And it slowed down the enemy for 3.7 seconds, 50% of the time. Oh, it's very nice. I'm going to use it all the time, this one. And let's go back. I'm going to begin. I think I could just go to the beach. And there is one guy here which is already waiting for us. So let's be careful. He's not as dangerous because he's got no 200 sword. And... okay, he's pretty down. Oh, there is another one. Let's just go and clear the beach. There we go. If you do not let them finish... oh, there is more. I did not go that way last time. Oh, there is a chest as well. Let's be careful. Let's try to just lure them one by one. Just not to have all of them on me. Could be deadly. Just one, please. I'm going to try to throw a fireball just to be sure. Oh, look at that, I missed. I'm really bad with magic yet. I need to train a lot more. And let's see, are they coming both or just one? Just one, very nice. See, this is how a pool must be done. And nope, too green for me. Oh crap, I was a bit too early. There we go. So what do we have in this chest? And is it a cave? I hope so. So we've got a new build here, a green, blue build. I'm going to check it just to sell it. And do we want to cross? I could take a look here, but nah, I'm going to go to the village. I don't think we'll find much more, but it is still a place to explore. I'm really fond of the water effect. Yeah, I'll just move away. Let's look at these glows. Nice. And let's go for this guy here. I hope there is going to be snaking in this game. Most of the time I'm just playing a mage or a thief, and I'm never playing a warrior like this one. It's interesting currently, but this is not my most liked class. I don't know. Hopefully the fact that you are able to maybe make your own class is just pretty cool. Did I upgrade anything in my skills? No, we are still very far, except for the endurance, which is almost done. I somewhat like the fact that this is taking so long, because I don't know how it's going to be different, but I feel like if leveling is slow, it should be rewarding at some point. We'll see if there is a huge difference or not. Where is he? I thought there was another one. Anyway. So let's go for the other hut. I'm pretty sure there is at least one guy in there. Okay, just one. Let's go. And he's got his 2 and 4. I'm just not letting them just eat me with this thing, because it's too dangerous to be. Yeah, it's 22. It's pretty dangerous. And let's go towards this little guy over there. And I think we are probably going to conclude this video on this little bridge here. With the water around and the beautiful sunlight here with the castle and all. I really like that. I'm pretty eager to see what this castle is going to bring us. It's going to be interesting. Plus, I would really like to be able to go over there. I think there's probably something interesting there also. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And until next time guys, have fun.